local shops and major shopping centre is towards higher density
Yeah.
because you have a higher population. And then
We can't forget about these as well. So just put it there.
What are those?
They're the buffers, so
okay.
don't put anything to keep it safe or whatever.
so guys, if we, as a suggestion, put the high density around the roadway.
I think we should mix it. We should do like some high, some medium, and some low, and
Cool.
for all the areas. Is my thoughts.
All right, let's do it then.
That way, all different members of the community are interacting together.
Okay,
rather
so
than
we're going to
being
establish
segregated.
districts.
So
then?
are we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, how many districts? 2?
One for each.
Kind of go. What have we got? Like, is it local shops
And we've
2,
got
place of
three
worship 2? Yeah, 2 sounds right.
Okay.
Should we establish where the housing population will go and then base everything around it, or the other way around?
I think-
Put these in a spot and then base the housing around where we've put them.
It's kind of thinking we'd do these and then build the housing out around it.
Okay.
We might have to chop and change. It'd be good to just get it all on the board and then we can move it around.
With
So
one of them
the-
though, I'd
the
put
power and the
primary,
solar
yeah.
and the sewage.
You
They
know,
need to be
sort of
out
need to
of,
go
maybe
out-
in this corner.
out of the
or something.
area.
Yeah, we'll just put it aside for
got
now.
another couple of high densities.
Community gardens.
They
We
have
want to do them to each community.
We would have
like
to
each-
use them to break up the community, so
reckon-
it's not just all
I'm
housing.
going to do this.
Can you, is that
Just
all
start
right
chucking
there?
it down and we'll move it
Like,
around.
Yeah.
Like industrial park, yeah, that's good.
and you have government there. Local
Community
shops.
garden should be near the
Have we got
community.
local
Yeah.
shops here? No.
No, I'll put the local shops there because it's.
Probably not.
Sorry.
Are we going to have a local shop around here somewhere?
I've got the major shop here
Yeah, we'd
because
have-
it's all high density
And then
stuff.
down in that corner then?
There are any local shops up there?
No, we've
That's
got a
more their
major
red-
shop
okay.
though, so
Major
that'll
shop.
take up a
Okay.
whole
Okay.
area.
Can we
Oh
swap
yeah,
these
but this
over?
local shop would be for this
Yeah,
area,
with
for
the-
the
definitely.
Just to
community.
make it slightly closer to the
Yeah. Up here,
Yeah.
yeah, got ya.
Yep. Where's our other emergency services? Can we move that? Can we offset
Yeah,
that
definitely.
slightly?
Yeah.
So if we
Maybe in the low density area, but then you have to find.
did you want to move medium density here?
Yeah. Oh, then
No?
because we did
Pretty
it because there's
congested
free.
with
Okay.
medium.
Whether
Do you want to
What
swap
about the local shop? Or is that too close?
too
Yeah.
close to the
Too close to the major
Main
shopping
shopping
centre.
what about
community
Recreation
hall?
skate park?
No, it's
So
too
this
far
is
out
one.
of the
Where's the
way.
other
What about
one?
there? Skate park.
The
Move
community-
that closer to the road near medium densities. And
And I want to hear this team's rationale for what's going on here quickly.
awesome.
So give us the lowdown on what's happening here in
Awesome.
Awesomeville. So let's hear a bit about what's going down in Awesomeville. What's the story?
who wants to shout out?
Sure.
We're keen on wildlife protection, just saying.
Alright.
So yeah.
That's great.
Sure. All right.
Yep.
We've maintained a wildlife corridor buffer along all sensitive environmental areas. We've had a spare spot, so we've included a little environmental area close to our waterworks and light industrial park. Even though we split up our main industry into 2 areas, predominantly over in the northwest corner, and kept our waterworks separate to our sewage for health and safety. We've gone for a district outlay with 3 semi-secular district areas. Maintaining along the roadway is our high density emergency services and community government support. So anything that requires transport, really.
Emergency services like your police and your hospital.
Yep.
All on there. Your major shopping centre.
And then the small shops in 2 of the separate districts, with the major shopping centre centred around the higher density and giving space access to the rest of the residential. Apart from that, we split up the community gardens throughout the areas, and the open space is gazetted throughout the different the districts.
What's going on up here
In the top left-hand corner, that's the industrial park, light industrial park. We've separated. We've tried to keep it separate from residential and business for obvious reasons.
Smell.
Noise pollutants.
So we've boxed it off with some open space.
Although
Just
a
to keep
bit,
it all-
bit more infrastructure cost to get it to all the development and stuff like that. We just thought it'd be just a more
But we have
Nice to live.
we
So
have
there's a bit of a trade-off there between having more
it's going to cost
expensive,
more, but
more pipes, but
Yep.
better place to live.
yeah.
But with the outlay of the emergency services, we've kept the emergency services towards one end where you've got the residential area, and then the other emergency services which is closer to the industrial, where there is possibilities of accidents of a greater extent.
All right.
Also tried to keep the childcare close with your schools and away from, well, easy access to the main roads, but there's still your emergency services close by.
Those kids, they hurt themselves.
There will be school zones, don't worry.
Oh no!
All right. Any questions for this group on their layout? Anything else you want to add? All right. Awesome, Bill.
We definitely probably could have played with it a bit more.
Yeah.
Like try and set up some things like a pathway running through it, linking some areas or something like that. But
Yeah.
with time constraints,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty happy with it.
No, looks good. Looks good. Let's hear from this group over here and hear what they've got to say on the name of their place, which would be Utopia.